Sorry. Hello, guys. Once more, welcome back to another live market update with Voice of Crypto at Voice of Crypto and for Voice of Crypto people. It is the Bit Blonde here, and today we are going to talk about the cryptocurrency update and what is currently happening out there on the market. And is it Shiba going to $1? That's a question that we heard a lot, on Twitter and other places. But before we get into any content, I would love to remind our quick disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor, and I'm not looking into be. So please do your own market research. With that said, let's move straight away to the Bitcoin price. Things are a little bit boring actually at the moment, which is not the worst case scenario. I am still on my long positions, loads of patience on this moment. And as I mentioned on the previous live that we made here, the Bitcoin price was likely to go to retest the 200 AMA, and is literally what we're doing right now. So 68,000, it is the next level to watch. But however, yeah, 68,000. So even if we just go to 68K, it's a nice profit from our support level. We could potentially retest the resistance, which is somewhere around 72,800 or even 74. Okay, so the best case scenario is to wait right now. We also have the Bitcoin halving, which it is going to play out eventually between today, tomorrow, in the next coming hours. I am not bearish for Bitcoin at all. I know there are a couple of people bearish, but as I mentioned, stepping out from the news and everything, I am looking into my TA, and at this moment, I'm just seeing Bitcoin inside support and resistance. So, however, if we don't break resistance, we could short. If we don't break support, we can long. That's how it works. So, on a holding side, you shouldn't sell it anyways. Not financial advice, but on a holding side, is not time to sell Bitcoin either. Moving back to Ethereum, it's on a very, very similar scenario. That was our previous support, but we broke that. We had a fake breakdown, and we had double bottom pattern where I entered a new long trades somewhere around 2,917. So we are looking into the next retest to the 200 AMA, which is 3,300 USDT. It could potentially go to 3,400 on the Ethereum price. So the best option right now on Bitcoin and Ethereum is to wait. Personally, today I am not trading any altcoins. I could potentially look for some today and do TA on it. But as we just had the halving, I know altcoin markets are looking really, really great. But I'm not trading any at the moment. I could definitely open a new trade in the next coming hours. All I want to see is Bitcoin playing out to take my next decision. As I mentioned multiple times, sometimes the best decision is just to wait and see what's going to happen to make the most of profits on the market. However, if you're not subscribed to our Telegram channel, I would love to remind, just go and subscribe, because we do update people on the hourly basis, things on what's going to happen and what's currently happening, opinions and news and more. So if you are a trader, or if you're not a trader, if you just want to know about crypto news, you should definitely join our Telegram and visit the website, which is right here on the links below. Moving into coin market cap. Today's cryptocurrency prices by market cap. The global crypto market cap is currently at 2.42 trillion, a 1.22% increase over the last day. Fear and greedy index, it is a little bit different today. It's at 62. Not bad, not good. It's just we just left the neutral zone. So that is actually a bullish signal for me, because sometimes when things are very, very quiet, you know the movement is coming, and that's what we're looking at here. We're looking into the movement, to the vitality, to the opportunities. When things are quiet, at some point it is going to move really, really heavy. Okay. So moving into Cointelegraph latest news, the BTC traders at the deep discount after halving. Five things to know in Bitcoin this week. Bitcoin bulls build momentum after a week of uncertainty. Can a pulse hove in BTC price renaissance last? Bitcoin BTC begins to the first week of the new halving epic in a fighting for a boost, each closer towards 70,000. The BTC price action is potentially finding its feet again after a successful halving begins at the latest chapter or epic in Bitcoin history. After a week of volatility and breakdown to 6 week lows, Bitcoin has certainly tested traders. Reserve has the market put the worst behind it. Analysts are toying with some familiar forces, having stand to see BTC price downside before the dramatic recover. But this tends to play out over many months, not days or weeks. So it is likely to happen in a month, not days or weeks. Noted. This cycle, whatever, has been one of the many firsts, notably a new all-time high for BTC USD before the halving event itself takes place. Anything could thus be possible in 2024 as miners adjust to new reality and Bitcoin continue to navigate a fragile geopolitical and macroeconomic landscape. Cointelegraph takes a closer look at the key issues on the radar for the Bitcoin market participants going forward in the weekly digest of BTC price triggers to look out for. Liquidity keeps lead on Bitcoin post-halving rebound after a uneventful week close. BTC USD soon up at the stakes with a push beyond 66,000. Is the highest level since April 15. Currently circling the 66k mark per data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView. The pair is a major focus for traders ahead of the week's first Wall Street Open. And here we have the BTC USD 1 hour chart sourced by TradingView. Last week was characterized by selling during the United States trading hours. Analyzing the core order book setup, the Keith Allen, co-founder of Trading Shorts Material Indicators, eyed a large block of as liquidity immediately above the spot price. Seems like the fact of block of Bitcoin as liquidity might have been put into place to prevent a green W close. He suggested in a post on X, I am speculating about the possibility that one of the 10 BTC ETF institution puts that up, keep the price from running back to 70k range before trade fi markets open and they could have a chance to buy a deep. BTC USD or the big data from Binance source Keith Allen. Allen noting that this liquidity was not supplied while Wall Street was absent. In fact, it might be a reason they didn't dump in on the weekend. After all, there is no benefit for them if they can't buy. He raising it, expecting some volatility on Monday. Bitcoin liquidation heat map screenshot sourced by CoinGlass. So he is expecting volatility today, as I am also expecting some movement. The latest order book from monitoring resource CoinGlass shows that Bitcoin eating through some of the liquidity at the time of the writing, with the major start around 66,600. CoinGlass also shows that despite running to the week highs, Bitcoin USD did not liquidate large numbers of short positions, totally a mere of 17 million over the past 24 hours. Bitcoin liquidations, a screenshot sourced by Cointelegraph, CoinGlass is here. Continue. Popular trader Skew described the weekly close, which came in at 60K, as pretty good. Early week trend will be important for risk and BTC, he told on X followers in this later Bitcoin update. 65K at 60K, 66K area has been relatively stick for the HTF trend. 4 hourly trend will lead into higher time frame confirmations, I think, today. So that's essentially what I am focused on. Analysis eyes BTC price range before parabolic upside. I also agree with it. With the block subsidy halving now complete, market participants are considering how Bitcoin will react going forward and um, whether it will set a new paradigm compared with previous halvings. Chief among them is popular trader and analyst Rect Capital. For months, analysis has flagged various BTC prices phases common to Bitcoin previous to halvings. As Cointelegraph reported, Bitcoin has othered to these this year, at least to an extent, while also setting new records, such as posting on all-time high before the halving, not after it. Currently, Rec Capital suggests BTC USD is in a reaccumulation phase consisting of consolidation around the halving. While this would explain recent price reticence, he now argues that the reaccumulation range could act as a perfect springboard for long-term gains. What if Bitcoin has already revealed the top and bottoms of its post-halving reaccumulation range? He acquired on April 21. Then the prices with this range would be the best he will be able to get before Bitcoin is finally ready to post halving parabolic upside. And here we have the data source by Rect Capital. Apparently, we are on the new accumulation zone, which is marked by this red square around here to start pumping on the next coming days. Another post reinforced that this healthy Bitcoin halving, given investor buy the deep opportunities last week, should repeat it while staying within the current range over the coming weeks. Any BTC downside in the pre-halving period represented bargain buying opportunities, Rect Capital wrote. Going forward, these upcoming several week consolidation will represent a bargain buying opportunity. PCE week greets a hawkish Fed, okay? Adding to the volatility catalysis, this week is a familiar face in the form of US macroeconomy data prints. These are said to include first quarter gross domestic product GDP and jobless claim, all leading up to March print of the personal consumption PCE index on April 26. The latter is known to be the Federal Reserve's prevent inflation measure and should thus be closely watched as economic policy hang in the balance between hawkish and dovish. Risk asset continue to look for hints that interest rates will come down sooner rather than later, while recent language from Fed officials has favored a higher for longer approach. In in an unusual development, central banks in Europe and the United Kingdom are poised to begin a rate cut cycle before the Fed. Will Will PCE inflation data show another increase in inflation? Trading source the Kobe letter in part of an next thread summarizing the week major macro events. And it's mentioned all eyes will be on PCE inflation data this week. The Fed's preferred inflation method. And here we have the data crypto fair and greedy index annotated chart sourced by the Kobe letter. I hope I'm mentioning this right. Kobe further noted a sharp decline in the sentiment among the US entities. The classic yardstick for this, the crypto fear and greedy index has shifted from greedy to extreme fear in a matter of days. Bitcoin correlation to equities could first return a topic of a conversation. Bitcoin transaction fees higher for longer. Bitcoin transaction fees have made the headlines for the wrong reason since the halving, 1 point passing a near record 200. Thanks to the runes phenomenon, Bitcoin miners have seen a bumper earning despite the 50% reduction in a block subsidy. Ex, ex, mining the status quo, Charles Edward found of quantitative Bitcoin and digital asset fund Capriol Investments concluded that the new halving effort represents a seismic swift, swift shift from Bitcoin as a whole. Welcome to the new paradigm, he summarized on X April 22nd. Edwards explained that Bitcoin elect electrical cost. The raw cost of electricity per mining block is now higher than spot price at over 77K. Bitcoin miner price hit to 244K on Saturday. This is the block reward plus fee per Bitcoin mining. Each pool made a transaction fees hit from 230 plus about 4x the prior all-time high of 68 set in 2021. He wrote, this means Bitcoin is trading a deep discount. Wow. So that it is the Bitcoin product cost data chart by Charles Edward. Edward notes that BTC trading uh, ben it's an electrical coast in extreme rare and never lasts long before redressing the balance. This comes from a combination of BTC price upside, unprofitable miners shutting down, and fees remaining higher than before. Expecting a bit of all three, he forecasts. Bitcoin days under 100K are number numberage. Crypto grid returns after open interest wipe out. While stocks enter a period of cold fear, crypto sentiment has gone to the opposite way. The crypto fear and greed index, the crypto counterpart of the stock sentiment gauge, currently sits just below the extreme greedy zone at 73 but 100 Just days ago, on April 18, the index measured 67 bar 100, indicated the grid had been particularly pardon, flushed from a radar. Here we have the data from Fear and Greed Index. This accompanied not only BTC price retracement but also reset across exchanges in the form of step declines in funding rates and open interest. This financial commentator Ted Tog Macro writes on April 22nd, he could have last consequences which enable a bolder market rebound. The market has gifted us with a beautiful reset in a trading positioning for Bitcoin, he predicted. The OI weighed it, found it, turned it negative from the first time since October 2023. That was before Bitcoin ran from 27K to 46K without any mini meaningful dip. And here we have the source by Ted Turk Macro when Bitcoin went from 27 to 46K without any dips. Any accom- accompanying chart shows just how much the landscape has changed since Bitcoin hit its latest all-time high of 73K 800 in mid-March. This article does not contain investment advice or recommendations. Every investment and trading moves in comes with risk, and readers should conduct their own research when making a decision. So, with that said, something to observe and have a look on is, however, we just flipped our all-time high. We had the halving going on and ETFs and loads of bullish things actually happening in the Bitcoin price. I know there are a couple of people bearish on it, but I remain bullish for multiple reasons. We have all these ETFs, we have multiple things happening, and we are literally walking sideways. But of course, it will drop as it's mentioned on the article as well, but it could just drop in a month from now. Okay, so the parabolic moving it is incoming. So the best way it is to wait and see what's going to happen. Moving back to cryptocurrency prices by market cap, let's have a look on today's cryptocurrency gainers and losers. Today, cryptocurrency gainers and losers. Um, AIOZ, AIOZ network. I'm not familiar with the blockchain, but it is on a top gainer today. The price is currently trading at 0.7941, has gone up 14.08% on the past 24 hours. Say blockchain, which is an interesting project, currently trading at 0.6638, has gone up 12%. 0.08 on the past 24 hours. Near Protocol finally seems to be awaking Pepe, Digraph, Pando, Avalanche, and others. So we see that movement interesting. As I mentioned earlier, I am not trading any altcoins, but it might be time to look for a nice dip to start entering. However, Mina, it seems to be moving. Polkadot, BNB, Optimism, Core, which is moving crazy. This coin is moving crazy. It might be something that we like to keep our eyes on. BNB currently trading at 600. Will actually Binance hit 1000? I really hope so. And what else? Mana, Decentraland. I wonder what is actually happening Metaverse. But this is an interesting token to keep your eyes on, as the project is very solid and has utility as well. Chainlink, we know Chainlink is an interesting project, also currently trading at 15.33. Not much happening on the 24 hours, but I think all coins are about to explode. The best option would be top losers to be long in right now. Nervous CKB, it's on a top loser today, down 5.36%. I would actually like to buy something between 10 to 20% down, side, but it might be an interesting opportunity. Best way to do it is just go to 1 hour time frame and wait on the best entry. Okay. If you are trading bong, dog with a hat, as always, I like to remember this is absolutely crazy and moves really, really heavy. So do not invest what you can't afford to lose. WorldCoin down 2%. I'm very, very bullish on WorldCoin. I've been to the little kiosks that they have around Portugal. I know the project from a close perspective. It is a very interesting blockchain project. If you are looking to learn about it, go to the website, spend some time on it. As I always say, guys, you have to spend some time to study a little bit of what you are investing on. Just logical. But on a trading side, you don't need to. You can only stick to your TA, make the best decision, make profit, and exit. It's all about that. So yeah, nothing crazy really. Dogecoin, nothing that crazy. I would like to see movements like, crypto traders, we like to see 20 to 40% move, while Forex people are just doing whatever 10% would be very, very good for them. Before anything else, I would love to go to crypto bubbles, and things are looking different. Remember, it was so red in our previous life, and if you did bought any of those, as I mentioned, congratulations, you're probably in profits right now. Um, Shiba is up 14.4%, but we are a little bit too far from $1. I won't say that it is impossible for Shiba, but I'm not sure if Shiba is going to ever hit $1, guys. I would like to see Shiba there, but we have a massive way to go. Okay. However, core 30.2% up, bunk Say was literally at second place today on CoinMarketCap. Near Protocol, one of my favorite holdings on a long term, 20% literally up. Pepe seems to be, moving also 16.1%. Tia, Sue, Angie, Jasmine, XRP. Um, so I am not longing anyone at the moment, but probably I will open a new long position on all coins. What is the best pick of today? I think Tau, under Tom, whatever is 15%, I would just like to buy this deep opportunity. But remember, we have to wait on Bitcoin to see what is going to happen. Um, I don't feel like if you are logging altcoins is bad at all. But from my personal perspective, I'll just wait a little bit more on BTC price and wait for dips in tokens like Tau, Ondo, and Tom, and I'll be definitely longing. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much from my side today. I think we're all waiting to see the Potts Harvey movement. However, guys, looking back, we had a severe and very, very drastic bear market. So far, so good. Even if we're going sideways, it is very good for us. We have 12 months at least of upside in cryptocurrency. Don't feel desperate. Don't feel like you're missing out. There is plenty opportunity. Remember, you always want to go to 1 to 4 hour time frame, catch that best dip or the best top, make the best decision, have your risk management in place, and in the long term side, it is always the best choice to choose Bitcoin and Ethereum and some very trustable altcoins to be holding for a long term. In fact, cryptocurrency is the future, so we are very, very early still. And GM Poison Pezzo on a chart, he's just saying grand rising. Yes, GM. Uh, Thank you for supporting the comment section. Don't forget to join Voice of Crypto Telegram and visit the website if you like to track cryptocurrency movements and everything that is happening in our industry. I'll see you guys tomorrow at Voice of Crypto. Thank you.